What did you say?
I said nothing.
Okay.
Everybody, and welcome to the Gauntlet Review of everything esports news. I'm your host, Captain Zeus, followed by my co-host, Novaburst. That guy. And today, this day, we have some information for you. Overwatch League has released the schedule and a bunch of information for the new 2021 season, or season 4 of their esports team or esports league. They announced it over BlizzCon this previous weekend, along with Shock vs. World. What we do know is a whole bunch of information for sure. It started on April 16th on a Friday, and we got some jam-packed matches going on there. I think it was like 14 in the first week. But any hoozles about those matches, I know Novaverse is going to let us know on some of that because he's really excited for some of them. Just a little bit.
I'm super excited. so like Zeus was saying, April 16th, 2021 season of Overwatch League is going to start. That full weekend, we already have just 14 games coming out at us. But what's it called? On Friday, we only get 2 games, but I mean, they're pretty hyped games. Mm-hmm. We have Battle of Texas, Houston Outlaws versus Dallas Fuel, aka Dallas Internal, because they just got everyone from
the Dallas Eternal. There we
Dallas
go.
Eternal, to be honest, you know what I mean? And then the
Paris
next
Fuel.
match on that fire. What did you say?
I said nothing.
Okay. We got LA Gladiators versus San Francisco Shock, reigning champions. We have Moth that went over to the LA Gladiators and a very stacked championship team.
Mm-hmm.
This year, just San Francisco Shock, just watch out for them. They're not a team you want to go up against.
No, you don't.
You know what I mean?
I don't.
Also, speaking of San Francisco Shock, I'll just throw this in. Their championship skin came out for Roadhog.
Oh.
I think it looks flipping awesome. I like playing Roadhog too.
Roadhog's a nice character. It does look pretty nice though.
But yeah, it looks very good. I like it. Good job.
It's very bacony.
Bacony.
Yeah.
Spicy.
Anyways.
Bacon on that.
Oh yeah.
Anyways,
crunch count.
On Saturday, April 17th, we have Battle of Canada, Toronto Defiant versus Vancouver Titans. Both of them having some roster changes as well. I mean, a lot of teams having a lot of roster changes.
Everyone.
Experience LA Valiant.
Oh, we're breaking my heart.
Huge roster changes, but like we said, 14 games, just busting it out this week. Saturday and Sunday are going to be jam-packed with games. And also for the new season, we also have 2 regions of competition. So this year, the teams will be divided into 2 groups based on their location for the season, East and West. And each tournament will also feature the top 2 teams from each region in a battle of supremacy. So just to fill them out, the East is including A teams and China and South Korea, Chengdu, Hangzhou, Los Angeles, New York, Excelsior, Philadelphia, Shanghai, and Seoul.
That's
and
LA Valiant, by the way. No.
What did I say?
No, you didn't say Valiant. You just said LA. I was just clarifying is all.
LA Valiant, also known as
the
LA,
Betrayer.
No one's on my roster. Just Shaq's apparently.
LA, no one's on my roster. LA, I don't like my fan base. Anyways.
For the West, you have the remaining 12 teams competing Europe and North America. So we have Atlanta Reign, Boston Uprising, Dallas Fuel, Florida Mayhem, Houston Outlaws, London Spitfire, I was about to say Los Angeles Gladiators, Paris Internals, San Francisco Shock, Vancouver Titans, Toronto Defiant, and Washington Justice. So yeah, battle East versus West. It's
Ding.
Gonna be very, very heated.
It's gonna be spice. We do have some more tournaments that are coming in here from last season. We only had the 3: May Melee, Summer Showdown, Countdown Cup. They added a new one in there, the June Joust. So we have all 4 nations of alliteration going on there. For the tournaments, there's basically 3 weeks of the build up for the tournament, and then the actual tournament will happen the following week. Each tournament cycle is going to have the 4 matches like I was mentioning earlier, and it'll help for the seeding for each of those tournaments. Each region will compete in 4 tournaments. In the West, the top 6 qualifying teams will play first a round of knockout matches with 2 teams advancing to the tournament weekend. In the East, it's the top 4 qualifiers will play for the top 2 teams. And the top 2 teams from the East and the West will play in a double elimination bracket to determine a tournament champion. They do have the whole picture of it, which will be up on the screen for you there, so that way you can see all that. The new thing that's going on is health and safety and travel conditions permitting, the top 2 West teams will travel to Hawaii for tournaments, where they will play against the top 2 qualifying teams from the East via directly routed connection from Hawaii to Asia. If necessary, we will pivot back to a regional online tournament model to separate the champions. Basically, what they're trying to do, in case you don't understand that, is they're going to fly all the NA peeps to Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to battle the Asian peeps online. And if that doesn't work, they're just going to do what they did last season and just have 2 separate tournaments with 2 separate winners. And that's it, based on the region. Another new thing that's going on here is the league points. What we got here is, in this new season, is going to have a new scoring system for standings that award league points for qualifier and tournament wins. Each team plays 16 qualifier matches throughout the season, and each win is worth 1 league point. Teams that qualify for and win at tournaments can acquire additional points as follows: first place, 3 league points; second place, 2 league points; third place, 1 league point. Within each tournament cycle, any wins during the 3 weeks of qualifiers will accrue league points to determine seedings and qualification for that specific tournament. So a team might not qualify for the May Melee tournament, but can qualify for the June Joust tournament if they perform well during the qualifier matches for that tournament cycle. Regular season matches wins, not including tournament wins, is the top tier breaker to determine an ordering among teams with the same amount of league points, yada, yada, yada. Basically, these league points help determine seedings, and if there's tiebreakers, that helps with the regular season matches, the whole shebang. Which this does influence the playoffs, because all league points acquired throughout the entire season will be used to determine qualification and seeding for the playoffs. At the end of the regular season, the top 3 teams from the West region and the top 2 teams from the East region will directly qualify into the playoffs. In a play-in tournament for each region will qualify an additional 3 teams, 2 from the West, 1 from the East, into remaining spots in an 8-team double elimination bracket playoff bracket. Yeah, basically, it's kind of what they did last season too. You'll have the top teams automatically qualify in. Everybody else can try to fight for their spots. And if you have a certain amount of league points, which is a new thing this season, then if you don't have a certain amount, then you're not going to qualify. They have the more or less broadcast time and where to watch. Due to contract reasons, you can only watch it on the YouTube channel or on their website, which you're better off probably just watching on YouTube. The West will start 12 p.m. Pacific time and will feature the West teams. And for the East, it's 5 p.m. China Standard or 6 p.m. Korea Standard, which no one's going to be awake because it's like 3 in the morning Central.
Well, we'll probably be awake. Or me.
You'll be awake.
Yeah,
I'll either be going to sleep.
Yeah. I always catch the Asian games.
I don't get how you always catch those. I'm either just asleep or going to sleep at that time. I don't want to stay up longer.
Yeah, and I'm just like, can't wait for those Asian games, am I right?
Can't wait to not get any sleep. But speaking of all these tournaments and games, they did announce the prize pool that they have for the tournaments and the playoffs.
Prize pool. Okay, here we go, guys. This season, a total of, this is US right here, them dollars.
USD.
$4,250,000. It's up for grabs. There's a lot of commas and zeros.
A lot of commas and zeros.
Grabs for splitting between tournaments and playoffs. And I'm gonna break it down right here. Of course, we're gonna picture right here. Yeah. Something for tournaments. If you place first place, it's gonna be 100,000. Second place, 70,000. Third, 35,000, and then fourth place is $20,000 right there for you for tournaments. And then for the playoffs, that's where the big money grab is right there. We'll go from 8th up now because
Give
we
you an
got to make it
idea.
exciting.
Oh, yeah.
Eighth place, we're gonna go for 50,000. Seventh place, 50,000. So you know, both of y'all get them good 50,000.
Equally terrible, yeah.
Equal. Sixth place, you get 100,000. Fifth place, 200,000. Fourth place, 300,000. Third place, 350,000. Second place, 700,000. And then first place, 1.5 million. $1 million. So I know we get a lot of more tournaments, of course, compared to the one-time playoffs. But just a comparison, if you win a first place in a tournament, that's basically getting sixth place in the playoffs. Which, I mean, you want to win, of course, in tournaments and playoffs. But just a comparison right there.
And if you win all 4 tournaments, you still don't hit the same amount as the second placer does in the playoffs.
That's very true. Yeah. So that's a little perspective for you guys right there.
With
the prize pool. Just spreading it around. Also covering hero pools for tournaments and playoffs. So for the hero pools, it's going to be rotation of playable heroes for more diversity and strategy in matches compared to just playing same comp, same thing all the time. So hero pool will be used in, what did you say?
Nothing.
You talking bad about Overwatch League?
Oh, it's not that hard to do. Anyways.
It will be used for two of 4 tournament cycles, the June Joust and the Countdown Cup. And then that also include for all the qualifier and tournament matches. For each of those cycles, there will be no hero pool for May Melee, Summer Showdown, or in the playoffs. So, those tournaments, you can just go buck wild, play whatever you want.
All we'll see is Genji anyways.
Just play whatever you feels. For the 2 cycles where the hero pools are news, 4 heroes will be removed from play. It's the same: 2 damage, 1 tank, and 1 support. Heroes are randomly selected from a group of eligible heroes based on a play rate data from previous. Not just random, right?
Not just picking out of a freaking hat.
Or letting your cat choose.
Or letting the cat choose it, yeah. Sorry, Zoe.
Cycle of Overwatch League matches. Only heroes that are being played regularly, 10% or more, can be pulled out of the hero pool rotation. No hero can be removed more than once during the season. So, yeah, that's the hero pool, stuff like that. But, same news.
Still not a fan of hero pools, but whatever.
It's supposed to diversify everything.
Yeah, it doesn't do jack squiddly did.
Map pools.
Map pools.
Map pools. Each map pool will be played within 14 maps and the same. I don't know why I put 4. Oh, because the same 4 game modes. That's why I put 4.
Oh.
Controlled, hybrid, escort, and assault. And each tournament cycle, 5 control, all of them. 3 hybrid, 3 escort, and 3 assault. The game mode order will change for each tournament cycle and for the playoffs. So for the May Melee tournament, cycle map pools include, for control, Lijiang Tower, Busan, Oasis, Nepal, and Elos. Hybrid is Kings Row, Blizzard World, Eichenwald, Escort, Dorado, Watchpoint Gibraltar, and Havana. Assault is Hanamura, Volskaya, and Temple of Anubis.
Oh, your favorite map.
I hate that. One of my least favorites. Anyways, during the 4 tournaments, the first map will be chosen by the higher seeder though it must be a control map. The loser of each subsequent map will select the next map within the confines of the predetermined game mode order for the tournament. So first high seed will choose, well, it has to be a control map, but they get to choose what control map, and then the loser gets to choose the next map, which goes hybrid, escort, or assault.
And so assault has 2 terrible maps on there.
Yeah. Let's see. Also, they'll be announcing the rest of the map pools during the season. The playoffs will be played on a separate map pool all by itself.
You don't.
Yeah.
It did say there are game patches, so in order to maintain a level playing field and competitive balance, Overwatch game patches will only be deployed for Overwatch League usage between tournament cycles during bye weeks.
Mhm.
So a lot of news jam-packed into this, a lot of stuff going on. This new season, you have basically brand new rosters. You got a brand new freaking tournament styles. You know, we got 4 tournaments instead of 3. The build up for it is definitely unique, especially because it's not a last minute thing to do. There's a lot of matches, so it's not like you're gonna find anything boring in the sense of when to watch. I don't know. You won't be bored.
Yeah,
this season. I
just
hope.
turn on YouTube and watch some good old
Yeah.
Overwatch League.
Yeah. But yeah, that's gonna be about it there. Lots of stuff happened, a lot of news that they put out. Shock versus World happened, so if you ever want to see what the heck happened there, go ahead and pop on their YouTube channel. The full schedule will be on the Overwatch League's official website, so we'll have a link for that in the description below. If you guys have any questions or want to tell us how you feel about it, let us know in the comments below. We'll try to answer as soon as we can, as fast as we can, and as honest as we can be. Don't forget to like and subscribe as well. And if you like any more of this, follow, turn on your notifications. We got a nerd channel where we do podcasts and Easter eggs and the whole shebang. And, you can check that somewhere, either on the screen or in the description. Check that. But we do appreciate you guys for watching. I'm Captain Zeus. That there with the pointy fingers is Novaburst. And we will see you guys in the next video. See ya.
Peace.